Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Kevin, and in today's video we have a leg day tier list. Now, these may or may not be all the leg exercises that I do. To be honest, I just looked up a random leg day tier list, and this was one of the ones I found, and it looks pretty okay. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, now first up, we have squats. I don't even have to say anything. This is going straight in the God tier. I mean, it's a compound exercise. It's one of the top 3 exercises along with the bench and the deadlift, as you know. So yeah, it's going straight in God. Now next to that, we have squats on the Smith machine. Now personally, I don't really like it. I just don't like doing it on a Smith machine, but it's okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't really like it. So I'll just say it's in the workout, but it's probably not going to be my favorite, and I'm not always going to do it. So it just kind of depends. Next up, we have seated calf raises. Now, these are probably going to go into God because, I mean, you have to hit your calves somehow, right? So you're either doing them seated or standing, or in my case, I like to do both because they both hit different parts of your calf. But yeah, I'd say seated calf raises can go in God. Next up, we have Bulgarian split squats. Honestly, these also have to go in God. These are amazing for targeting your quads, and they're a very difficult exercise to do, but I think that's what makes them really good. Now, I don't do them all the time, especially if I'm on a time crunch, but I do enjoy doing Bulgarian split squats. Next up, we got leg press. Again, same thing. This is gonna have to go in the God category because to target your quads is just amazing. Now, depending on your leg stance and your feet position, you can actually target different parts of your legs. Next up, we got front squats as opposed to back squats. I don't really do these, but I'm probably gonna put them in the elite category because they're still squats and they're gonna more so target your quads if that's what you're into. So yeah, I'd say they're an elite exercise. I've never really tried them. I just like back squats more, but I'm sure they're fine. So I'm gonna put them in the elite category. And after this, we have barbell hip thrusts. Now personally, I don't do these simply because one, my volume is already too much for leg day, and then for 2, I like to target my glutes with Romanian deadlifts mostly, so I don't really think I need barbell hip thrusts. But as far as exercises go, I mean, they're pretty one of a kind for targeting your glutes. So as a leg exercise or as a lower body exercise, it's gonna have to go in the God category. Next up, we got hack squats. Hack squats, I'm gonna put in elite. Not necessarily because they're not like a super good exercise or anything, but I personally think that I like the leg press more than the hack squat because it's more comfortable for me and my knees don't get destroyed. That's another big thing. But other than that, I mean, they're pretty good exercises. They're very difficult. They knock the wind out of me when I do them. Moving along, we got whatever this is. This is some sort of squat of variance or whatever. Now, I'm going to be honest. If you're doing this,
I don't know what to tell you. This is going all the way at the bottom.
I mean, this just looks like it's asking for injury. So, yeah, it's going to go all the way at the bottom. After this, we have Romanian deadlifts, God tier. It's not even a question. Probably one of the best, if not the best exercise for targeting your hamstrings. So, yeah, definitely include these if you want to target your hamstrings. After this, we got lunges. Now, lunges, for me personally, I would say they're God tier. I really like them. And you know what, actually? I'm gonna put lunges in God tier. I'm gonna put Bulgarians 1 lower. Now, that's kind of just personal preference. Nothing wrong. You can do either exercise. They're both great. But I just prefer to do lunges because of the mobility that I'm actually allowed. Moving along, we got dumbbell squats. Honestly, I'm gonna put these in cheeks, bruh. And I'll tell you why. It's mainly because it's kind of hard to overload the weight when it comes to these. I think if you're starting out, these are probably God tier. Like, I'm talking you just started at the gym. Amazing exercise. But other than that, they're kind of cheeks. You really probably don't need these. Just do any other form of squat. Next up, we have what I think is called good mornings. Now, I don't do these. I'm not 100% sure on how they work. And I've never really tried them. But I've heard pretty good things. They're basically the same thing as doing a Romanian deadlift, except I think they're the same thing as doing a Romanian deadlift, except the bar is actually above, not below you. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna put it in the middle of the road because I don't really know too much about it. So if you guys know, let me know down in the comments section down below. And after this, we have hamstring curls. Hamstring curls, I'm gonna put in elite because I think RDLs deserve the top spot over hamstring curls. Now, you could do these seated or lying down. I'm not too sure if there's like a big difference, but I usually tend to do them seated just because it doesn't hurt my back as much. And lastly, we have leg extensions. Now, honestly, I do leg extensions, leg press, and squat when it comes to my quads. And I think these are all god tier for when it comes to your quads. And they're the main exercises that I do. So you know what? I'm actually going to put lunges and Bulgarian in elite. And I think that's probably it. Now, as you noticed, most of them are towards the top. Most of the exercises are towards the top. And that's really because there's not too many leg exercises that are borderline garbage. And that's probably it for this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with this tier list. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You can't really go wrong with most leg exercises. So yeah, if you guys do the main ones that are at the top of my tier list, I'm sure you'll be fine. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.